Oh, you're literally kidding. I cannot wait to read with you guys all of April. It's currently April 9th, and I have already finished a book this month, and that is The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. I do have some clips of me reading, so I can insert those here. All in all, I kind of knew where I was headed when I started this book. When I read the like synopsis, I kind of was like, this is not going to be a top for me. I love her writing style. I 100,000% recommend reading one of her books. I didn't love this particular one, but like anything she's written is honestly so amazing. This book follows our female main character, and like a few months prior to when our book starts, she's at a concert with a bunch of people, some of like her mutual friends, and she needs a ride home. And there's two people that are ready to give her a ride home, Chris and Mike. Now, Mike is like this outgoing personal trainer, super charming and charismatic, and Chris is just, you know, there. He's like kind of, I don't know, frowning maybe, just like not super outgoing, offers to drive her home, but you know, doesn't seem too excited about it. So she decides to go home with Mike and they start dating. However, our male main character in this book is Chris, not Mike. Mike and Chris are best friends. Our female main character is dating Mike. And that's kind of all you really need to know. And when I knew that much about it, I knew, okay, I'm not gonna love this. Even though it's not a book about cheating, just the idea of like, you are in love with your best friend's girlfriend, don't love it. The whole time I was like, I know how this has to end, and like, I'm not excited for that. The first book in this like standalone trilogy is Xavier and Samantha, and so they pop up in the book, and like, that's kind of fun. But yeah, just not my personal favorite. I'm giving this 3 stars. It's beautifully written, but like, just not the storyline for me, and I love her so much, like I feel like I can rate her books very honestly. Like, love the writing, didn't love the book. As for what we're reading now, I started Mile High last night. I was between reading this, Just Friends, and The Most Fun We Ever Had. Those are all books on my TBR, and honestly, this book has been jumping out at me. I've been wanting to read it so bad, and so far, it's been pretty good. I'm only 80 pages in, so nothing too crazy. This is a thick romance, like, y'all, this is over 500 pages. I started reading it last night, read some today already, probably gonna continue to read more. This book follows our male main character, who is a like bad boy hockey player, and like, I love a sports romance. And our female main character is the flight attendant on the like jet that his team takes to like different places for games. So essentially they used to have like a flight crew and they would always switch out, but this season they're sticking with the same flight crew, and so these two are stuck together. And right off the bat, she and him just kind of butt heads. Like, he's very cocky and full of himself, and she just immediately like calls him out on all of it. And they have a very funny relationship so far. They're just kind of like bantering back and forth. We can tell that like they definitely have a physical attraction to each other, but nothing else has really stemmed from it. We're really just kind of getting to know them and like more about their lives. I will say it has gripped me a bit. Like, I am excited to see what's going on. It's definitely like a very classic romance. So I'm excited to keep going with this, and I will catch you guys when I have something else to say other than that. You guys, it's been a minute since we talked about my book, and now halfway through A Mile High. I didn't really read over the weekend because I had stuff going on, and then on Sunday I went to the pool and I sat outside and read for a super long time, and I told myself I was gonna get to the halfway point, and we're there. I'm still really enjoying this book. I think I just like don't know what else we could possibly talk about for the next 250 pages. Like, there's still 250 more pages. And I just am like, what are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna do? you know? I don't know. That's the place my head is at right now. It's really entertaining. I like my characters. I like the story. It's very easy to read. Definitely like not having to think too much kind of a book. So I'm enjoying that. I do want to keep reading before bed. I feel like I don't have that many thoughts, you guys. I also haven't read this in like 2 or 3 days, so like I'm kind of forgetting things, I guess. But yeah, I'm just waiting for something else to happen, I guess. I don't know. I know it's only been like a couple seconds since I last probably talked, but it's actually in real life been so long since I've talked to you guys, specifically about this book. So we're still reading Mile High. It feels like I've been reading this for forever. Like I can't remember when I started it. Let me look. I started this 2 weeks ago. That's like such a long time. It usually does not take me that long to read a book, but I don't know, like I'm not liking this book, but A, I've been busy and like not reading a ton, and B, this is so long. Like a 500-page romance. I know I've said this already in this video, but it's just a struggle bus for me a little bit, but we're in the home stretch. There's like 100 pages left. I'm hoping I'll finish this today, and I should be able to. It's like 1 o'clock and it's a Sunday, so I have lots of time. That's how I'm feeling. I can't remember everything I've already shared, so I might repeat myself a little bit, but I enjoy like the characters. I feel like if the book would have ended 50 pages ago, it would have been great. Like there was just so much. There's so many chapters that I'm reading and I'm like, okay, this is so unimportant. Like the thing that just happened a couple chapters ago, like this is when we're starting to get to like the, okay, we really have like our third act, whatever, and we need to get through it. But it has taken so long to get here, and I get that we're like getting all this background, and I have a feeling that it's also going to be helpful for like reading the next books in this little like series, because like I'm assuming like the brother and her friend might have a book. I don't know, but like I feel like we're getting background on them, so like that's helpful. But I'm just kind of bored. I'm bored. Like I need this to be over. That sounds so bad. It's like a fine book. It's just gone on too long, and I feel like when I'm reading a book, I just can't read it for more than 2 weeks. Like I need to be done. I need to be done. So hopefully we'll finish this today. I just think I'll have good thoughts when I like finish it. But right now I'm over this storyline. I just need something new and different to read. I am gonna try to read another book before the month is over. It's currently April 26th. So we only have like a couple more days, like 4 days. That's really not that many. But I think I can do it. There's a couple books on my shelf that are not too big. There's one in particular that I'm really just kind of wanting to read, and it's not super long. So I'm thinking we'll do that next. But I'm gonna do some laundry really quick and then come back and hopefully finish this book out and give you guys like final thoughts and stuff. We're in the last 50 pages. Wish me luck. I hate that I'm trying to get through this so quickly, but like I'm just kind of so over it. And I like don't hate it. Like I really don't want to dislike it, and I don't dislike it, but I'm just kind of over it. And also, like, you guys know, if you read a lot of romance, it gets to a point where you're just like, I know what's gonna happen. And I've known what's gonna happen for all 500 or all 450 of these pages, and I'm like, can we just get to the point? Like, can we just get there? I feel like there's been this like just, yeah, no thoughts in my brain other than 50 pages and we're done. I feel so bad saying negative things about books. It makes me feel awful, Because like, what if this is your favorite book? I'm so sorry that I don't feel that way, but okay, whatever, let me finish it. So I'm officially 50% through. I think I'm a little over 50% through this book. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't feeling it at first, and it wasn't like I didn't like it, but just something wasn't clicking for me. But I'm honestly really eating it up. Like, I'm excited to see what happens. I want to know more. Like, you know, she's obviously got these like 2 timelines, so we're learning about the past and about the present, and like we have some questions we're still looking to answer. I feel like I didn't like it at first because maybe just like her writing style isn't fully for me. Like, sometimes I feel like I enjoy writing like this, but sometimes I don't. It just feels very like big words. That sounds so weird, but I just feel like sometimes I just need it like simple, and I feel like she's definitely elaborating on things and like using a lot of words to like explain and describe things, and sometimes I just need it to be simple because my brain just needs a little bit more simple things to understand. But my goal is to finish this tomorrow because today is April 29th. So tomorrow is the last day of April. Obviously, this is an April reading video. So we have to finish this before April is over. So wish me luck. I think I can do it though. I think I can get to 200 today, maybe a little over that, and then only have like this much or probably like this much to read tomorrow. And I think I can do that. So we're gonna keep reading. I'm enjoying it. I like our characters. I like getting to know them. I like their story. I love this little town, Seabrook, California. I wish I could go there. It seems like so cute and adorable. So yeah, I'll give you guys an update probably towards the end. Oh my gosh, I'm like eating this up. I don't know what happened, but like suddenly I'm like, I mean, it was always good, but I'm like really eating this up. I'm like really excited to finish it. I'm gonna make some dinner though and watch a little YouTube and then hopefully finish this like while we're sitting in bed. I have like 50 pages left, maybe like a tad bit more than that. So yay! We're definitely gonna finish this on the last day of April. I'm so proud of myself. You're joking? Oh, you're literally kidding. Oh, wait, that was really cute. Okay, I have so many thoughts and I'm like weirdly kind of ready to share them. Not really. I will say, let me bring you a little closer. I will say, going into this book, like obviously I know who Haley Pham is. I've like been wanting to read this. I've seen stuff online about it and I've seen very mixed reviews about it online. And I didn't really read much about it. Like I kind of didn't, I mean, I knew like it was second chance romance and I knew like little bits and pieces of it, but I didn't know everything. And so I feel like that did me well because I hate going into a book knowing too much. Like I would rather know nothing about it than know too much about it. And I'm just like kind of shocked that people don't love this. It's really cute and I'm very impressed. Like compared to other romances I've read lately, I feel like this one was so sweet. I think the biggest, I don't want to say like gripe I have with it, but just like the biggest thing that was a little like not my favorite was I just feel like her writing style is very almost like, the only word I can think to describe it is poetic, and that sounds so like odd, but I feel like she just writes a lot of stuff that isn't dialogue, and it's a lot of like big words and big things that are like almost too hard for my brain to comprehend. And so sometimes I would kind of find myself just like, if it was a big chunk of like descriptive language, like skimming over it a little bit because I just wanted to get back to like the dialogue. But then also because of that, there are so many lines in here that were seriously so good. And I know that other people read it and I've seen people talk about like the lines in it that they really loved, and I like kind of wasn't expecting to like have that many, but like there were multiple times reading this when I was like, oh my god, I wish I could highlight that. Like it kind of just ate. Like I don't know how to explain it, she just ate. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was really sweet. I mean, I think at first it was kind of hard for me to get into it. As I got more into it, like it just got better and better, and I liked our characters. I liked our setting. I loved our setting. I liked our side characters. I liked our story. I thought it was really good. Right now in this moment, I would give it 4 stars, but I do want to give myself like a second to think. So I'm gonna give it 4 stars right now, but if I change my rating, you guys will know because it'll be on like Fable and Goodreads. Go check me out on Fable and Goodreads if you haven't already, because that's where you'll see my ratings and stuff for books all throughout the month. And that ends out our video. That's the end of our April reads. I read 3 romances this month, which I haven't been on a romance kick in so long. So it's been like kind of fun to get back into it. And I feel like all the books I read were like highly anticipated for me personally. I started off with The Night We Met, which was meh. Like I had book club and we talked about it, and it just made me even more like, yeah, it was kind of just not really for me. Then I read Mile High, which I also enjoyed, but again, that one was just really long. I think that was kind of my issue, was like I needed to get to the point a little bit quicker. But honestly, I read Mile High because I want to read the Windy City series in general, and I think it's like a good series as a whole, if that makes sense. It's like kind of what I'm assuming. Making sure this is not in slow-mo because I keep filming in slow-mo. And then we ended off with Just Friends, which was obviously so highly anticipated. I pre-ordered this, so I've had it on my shelf since March, and which is only a month ago, but I didn't read it right away. I had to like wait a little bit. So yeah, I'm really excited that I got to read this month, that I read 3 books. We are still trucking towards our goal. Let me get my phone so I can like give you some stats. Let me mark it as read on Goodreads. And Fable, sorry, I had to write my little review. I love to write a review on Fable and Goodreads. It's so fun. I always do different ones on both of the apps too, just cause. So I've officially read 13 books this year, and I read 3 books this month. So it says I need to read 3 books per month to hit my goal before the end of the year. My goal for the year is 40. So we're doing good. I feel like I read a lot in the summer months. I'm definitely gonna read a lot in June of this year. So I have a feeling we're gonna be like chilling, getting to our goal. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next book video because I'm gonna do them every single month, so you guys can just see what I read all throughout the month. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.